So a little bit of a trailer refurb video today. This wheel here is locked solid. There's another wheel on the same side of the trailer is very stiff, but we need to redo the brakes and the wheel bearings on both of them. Just about to take the hubcap and the circlip and stuff out, but it's actually quite solid. Actually, this one here, which isn't even braked, this one here is also quite sticky. So it will move, but it's very gummed up. So I'll probably have to take that one off and just have a look and see what's going on with the bearings and stuff. Whether it just needs a shot of grease. It doesn't feel like there's anything more. It's not really rattling. That's not that rattly here. Is not the bearing. But whatever it might be, we'll have to look at that one. The other side seems to be good. I'll pull the hub off the other brake and just check the brakes on the other side. I may as well while I'm here. But the other wheel is spinning freely. The one around the far side. I don't know if you can see through the thing. That wee robin hasn't moved. Tweeting away up there. Will I be able to focus on her? Where is she? Oh, she's up there in the middle there somewhere. Hasn't moved. Tweeting away all morning. I'm being sung to. I managed to get the hub nut off, the washer off, and freed the drum to a certain extent. But I have to try and get this. The bearing looks like it's could be toast. Hey, easy one, it's not locked. No, actually the bearing feels alright. I'll double check that later on, but let's see if we can get this off now. Oh boy. We just got the hub off, took a big hammer and a couple of screwdrivers, took two people actually, so unfortunately I didn't get that on video, but there was no way it was coming off, and the main reason was it had a kind of lip of rust around it that was catching on the brake shoes, so a lot of hammering and whatever else. So if you can look there, you can see the kind of, I'm going to go and get a mask on because that's brake dust. And so I'm just going to clean all that up, bring you back whenever that's done. Now, just about to take the brake mechanism off, and I've managed to get just the two little spring let me see, collets that go onto here, hold the brake disc, the brake pads on, and so just going to undo the springs, pull the whole mechanism off, get it off the bottom, we'll get it off the top. Here we go. That's the hub from the trailer that I was trying to extricate the other day. So it's out with these are the old bearings and race, and this is the new one, just about to drift that one back in the hole. Actually, I've got some work to do inside, just clearing out the brake dust and the let's show you there this bit, which is horrible. So there's a kind of crust of rust on the outside here. That was kind of stopping the thing from coming off the hub. So I've still got to drift this one out. I'm just going to do that in a wee second. Clean all this up, clean all that up so that it'll go back into the hub properly, and then drift in the new. I've got more bearings and seals and stuff over here. I'll go. Right, that's a little better looking now. it's kind of cleaned up. It's a bit rough on the brake surfaces itself, but it's nothing that won't bed in. Well, I feel a bit of a doozy there because I just went on a long diatribe about how I had to buy this car part handbrake kit and cut it up and modify the one end of it there to make it fit as a replacement. Anyway, I forgot to press record, so here we are now with the set of brakes with the modified thing on it. That'll go over there. This is another wheel which doesn't have a brake in it, so you can see the state of the seal and whatever else. I'm just going to pull the bearings out of this one, replace that, then both have to go back onto the trailer again and button everything up. And that is hopefully the trailer back on the road. It's been a bit of a saga trying to find parts and stuff, but hey, we're nearly there. Ah, another nice shiny one drifted in there, and oops. Perfect. Do the other side. The thing left to do now is to pack the bearings with a load of grease and pack this space there as well, so as nothing runs out. And we'll put everything in and push the seals in, and that should be this hub ready to go. Yep, there we go. Right, I'm going to get my fingers dirty. Not sure if I can do this with one hand holding the camera, but gloop, 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 gloop. The bearing on the other side is already packed. So I'm just going to pack this space in here. And these are brilliant things. I use these for fiberglassing. They're tongue depressors. I'm buying them from a chemist. I think I bought 100 of those, box of 100 of those a while ago, and it's still going strong. So I'm going to pack the other one with my hands again. I think that's fairly packed in there. Okay. It's bright, strong sunshine again, so you can't really see what I'm doing here, but anyway, it's all just gloopy mud, grease and rust from previously. This one has a bit more rust on the axle stub here because when I took it off, the seal had failed, and there was, well, the bearings actually weren't too bad in this one here. I replaced the one that was out. The water had gone into them and just wasn't going to get any better, so we're just going to give it a bit of a good wipe around, and we have some brake cleaner. Help to grease the whole thing. Clean it up, and yeah, hopefully this. By the time I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm gonna concentrate on it a wee bit more here and get that cleaned up properly, so that hopefully we don't get any more failures. And plenty of grease. You can see the rust was just mixed in with it. It's kind of coming off fairly easily. Okay, that's us getting there. Bring you back in a minute. Anyway, so at this point I had wanted to show the whole trailer being buttoned back up again and maybe even being pulled down the road, but unfortunately just after I shot this segment, the owner came along and declared that the job was a good one and that he would like to have the bearings and brakes and whatever done on the other side as well, including all the brake cables and stuff like that. So in actual fact we went from the hitch all the way to the rear of the trailer and did pretty much everything that needed to be done. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to set up cameras and stuff because he had to have it back on the road pretty much straight away, and we ran out of time before it had to go back to work. There we go. Thanks for watching.